Okay, so we'll try another one. This will be a dividing out technique again. Again, try direct substitution. What do you get? Right? In the numerator, you would get 1 minus 1. In the denominator, you're going to get 1 to the third minus 1 squared plus 1 minus 1, 0 over 0. So you got your indeterminate form. So that would tell you that x minus 1 must be a factor of both the numerator and the denominator. Clearly, it's a factor of the numerator. It's the whole numerator. Now, how could you figure out how does it factor into the denominator? Well, just remember this, okay? If you have, let's do it like this. Because you could do factoring. You could like group the first two terms, group the last two terms. That would work. You could do long division. You could do synthetic division. But when you actually already know that one of the factors is x minus 1. So why don't you just do this? In the numerator, we have x minus 1. In the denominator, we must have an x minus 1. Let's figure out what must be in the other set of parentheses there so that when we multiplied it, we got this. Right. What would I have to multiply by x to get x to the third? X squared, right? Actually, this is kind of presuming something that I don't necessarily know is true, but what would I have to multiply by negative 1 to get negative 1? 1, right? So you could try that. Sometimes it works. There's one homework problem. That method will clearly work. Now, the only other question is it going to get us the other terms? It clearly gets us the first term and the last term. But we would only have one squared term. That would be negative 1 times x squared. That's good. We would add 1x to the first term. That would be 1 times x, which is x. So that looks like it would work. But any way you can, factor out an x minus 1 from the denominator. Okay, now what can you do? Because it's in factored form, you can cancel the x minus 1. So this is the limit as x approaches 1 of 1 over x squared plus 1. Okay. And then try direct substitution again. Can you? What do you get? 1 over, you're going to get 1 over 1 squared plus 1, which is 1